Welcome back to the 2010 National Championships Hot Pocket pregame show. I got Ogre 2 smiling at me over here. Tom, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
It's awesome to have you back on the show.
Pretty excited for the championships, and pretty glad I get to be in the pregame show for that.
And absolutely, dude, you've been all over the place. Just before this, you were down on the main stage playing in the Big Flex 4 Pro
fun.
Halo Reach Free-for-All. Talk to me about it.
None of us had really, it was kind of funny because none of us have really been playing Reach at all. We've all been practicing for Halo 3, obviously. And Hysteria and Pistola kind of ran away with it. The rest of us didn't really know what we were doing.
But you guys all looked like you had some solid shots. I know you got a chance to play out at least the campaign. What are your early thoughts on Halo Reach? I know you haven't had time to really delve into it too deep.
To be honest, it feels kind of like Halo 3 to me. It's like Halo 3 with new weapons and new maps and a few new features is what it feels like to me. So we'll see how it plays out, though.
And do you think we'll possibly be seeing the return of, I have to ask this one, Shibby demanded I ask this. Are we going to see the return of Ogre 1 in Halo Reach?
You'd have to ask him for a final answer, but I'm highly doubting it.
All right. Well, let's move on to Halo 3. Now, you guys had an incredible comeback tournament in DC. You lost to Dynasty early in the winner's bracket, but then you made that run through the loser's bracket, and you played over 20 matches on Sunday, apparently.
Yeah.
How did you keep up the focus? How did you guys keep it together for so long?
To be honest, I think that helped us. Once we caught on fire, you know, it was just the games were going by really fast. I remember in the finals, I didn't even realize how many we had won in a row on TD. After like the second game, we won 5 straight, and all of a sudden we were up 2-0 in the second series already, and we were about to win the tournament. And I was like, honestly, we were just having a lot of fun up there, and those games went by really fast.
Now, you guys went all the way to Game 11 with Dynasty. Were you surprised by Dynasty in the tournament? Talk to me about this squad.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of practice before last event, so I wasn't really surprised because that team's got a lot of talent, but I was not expecting them in the top 3 for sure, so that was a little bit surprising. They played really well on Saturday and earned their spot in the top 3 just by playing well that one day, and they definitely played well on Sunday too, but we had finally hit our stride by then.
Absolutely, and you guys just cruised away in the TD matches to victory, winning your second tournament in a row. Now you're coming in looking to finish off. You said it back in Raw. You said we're going to win the 50th, 51st, and 52nd, this being the 52nd. And if you win this one, Tom, that means you have won the final Halo 1 tournament, the final Halo 2 tournament, and final Halo 3 tournament. How does that feel? Do you have any added pressure coming in here?
Not just for that reason, but there's a lot of pressure. A lot of stuff riding on this tournament, 100 grand being one of them. But yeah, definitely, it'd be great to go out on top on a third game. That's just, you know, that's pretty satisfying to know that you can compete like that on the top level.
And speaking of that, you've been competing. I've been running this stuff with MLG, but you've been competing for 7 years. How have you stayed so good? How have you kept that competitive drive?
I'm just a competitive guy. I enjoy competition, so it's not like it's, you know, I have to work hard to stay competitive. It's just something that I enjoy, and I have fun at every tournament. Even when we weren't placing that well last year, it's still fun coming and competing and trying to win.
And you have about 24 tournament victories now after DC. Tell me, what was the most memorable victory for you?
Definitely still, to this day, it would be the 2007 championships in Halo 2, where we didn't lose a game in Vegas. So that's definitely still number 1 right now, but if we come out and win the last 3 events at Halo 3 here, that's going to be pretty close.
Yeah?
It's going to rival that pretty hard.
And who is your toughest opponent that you have ever played?
In any Halo game?
Any Halo game.
My brother, Ogre 1.
Ogre 1?
Yep, playing against him in Halo 1. Not necessarily at tournaments, but landing against him and stuff. He was definitely the best back then.
And what about the toughest team all time?
To play against?
Yeah.
I'd say Carbon in that 06 stretch that they had there. They really had their stuff together, and they made us work really hard to, you know, get back to the number 1 spot.
All right, I got one last question before the speed round. Toughest team in Halo 3 going up against you this weekend?
This weekend?
Mm-hmm.
After the LAN and their disappointing finish last tournament, I would say it's going to be Instinct for sure. They're going to be hungry, to say the least.
Instinct's going to be hungry. They were looking good in the warm-ups. Well, you saw me reach down. I had to grab my Ogre 2 speed rounds written by Shibby. I got some here as well. We're going to get this one started. The Chris Puckett Hot Pocket speed rounds with Ogre 2. Tom, here we go.
I'm ready for this.
You ready? You've done it before.
All right, let's do it.
Twitter or Facebook?
Facebook.
Ball pit or slip and slide?
Slip and slide.
Lucky Charms or Apple Jacks?
Apple Jacks.
Cold hands or slow turn controller?
Slow turn controller.
Charmander or Snorlax?
Charmander.
Dexter or Eastbound and Down?
Dexter.
Nunchuck Narwhals or Katana Kangaroos?
I don't know what either of those are.
I think they're
I'll go with
animals
the
weapons.
nunchucks.
Shibby loves animals with weapons. T-Rex or Raptor?
Raptor.
Best sniper?
Halo
3.
Halo 3. I was gonna say. I'll give that to
Speed
Fear,
round.
Fear itself.
Second best sniper, not on Final Boss.
Snipe down.
Best pure slayer?
Pistola.
Best pure slayer, not on Final Boss.
Neighbor.
Best overall player, not on Final Boss.
I can't think of that.
Best overall player on Final Boss.
Me.
Favorite band?
Favorite band? Too many.
Bagpipes or accordion?
Bagpipes.
Bagpipes or didgeridoo?
Bagpipes.
Rhino or robot?
Robot.
Best teammate in Halo 1?
Ogre 1.
Best teammate in Halo Reach?
Halo Reach.
Trying to throw you out there.
Pistola.
Best teammate in Halo 3?
Pistola.
Australia or America?
America.
Choco Taco or Klondike Bar?
Choco Taco.
Freeze
for
Pop
sure.
or Lollipop?
Freeze Pop.
Hamburger or Buffalo?
Hamburger.
East or West?
East.
All right, Tom, thank you so much. You know, we
right.
got some delicious side shots here from Hot Pockets waiting for us. We're going to crush these. Coming up next, we got our top
What's in
8
that?
predictions. Yeah, get in on that. Get
What's
in on
in
that. It's microwave deliciousness hamburger. We got some buffalo chicken. It's all in there. Guys, coming up next, we got the Hot Pockets top 8 predictions. Scott and Chris will be joining the show. Tom, best of luck this weekend. Love having you on the show. Great
Thank you.
stuff earlier. Better impress me tonight. Don't
I'll
let
try.
the East down. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Tom. We'll be back.